So getting a look at surveillance video tonight of a fiery crash in Rogers after an 18-wheeler failed to make a turn in Rogers that led to an explosion and one person hospitalized. You see it there now. The incident caught on camera by a nearby gas station surveillance. 5 News reporter Micah Wilson joining us live in Rogers now to walk us through what happened this morning. Micah?
Darren, that semi driver was coming down this intersection when he tried to make a turn but ended up tipping over. And when that happened, he knocked down this street light behind me and dumped his sawdust on the ground. And he blocked this four-way intersection, causing traffic disruptions for hours. This fiery explosion near 2nd and Hudson lit up the sky in Rogers Wednesday morning, just before the rush hour traffic at around 7 a.m.
It was pretty scary, not what you come into every day to work, what you expect.
State Farm agent Chase Faust works down the street. He was on his way to work when he caught the aftermath from the explosion.
It was completely turned over, had knocked the telephone pole into the street light, and it was smoking and it was on its side. It was really bad.
The 18-wheeler tried to make a turn but ended up tipping over, spilling the sawdust it was carrying onto the road, then exploding. A nearby car on the road was partially burned.
There was multiple first responders, and so I kind of, as you got closer, could see that something was really wrong.
Rogers emergency crews responded quickly, but before they arrived, nearby gas station employees stepped into action as first responders, pulling both drivers from underneath the sawdust and debris.
Shocked and sad, just hoping, everything's okay with his family, and he made it out okay.
Alex Clark works at the same State Farm office. He says crews were still clearing out the scene when he came into work.
I had never seen as many first responders all in one spot as today, so that tells you how bad of an accident that it was.
Now, that crash again happened at around 7 this morning, and Rogers emergency crews were out here until about 3:15, directing traffic and restoring this street light. We're live here in Rogers, covering news where you live. Michael Wilson, 5 News.
Micah, thanks. Here again, another look at that surveillance video. The driver taken to the hospital as of tonight. The extent of his injury is still not known.